Day 7 of the magical practice. Whether it's a relationship in turmoil, financial pressure, or lack of health, or problems in your job, negative situations arise because of the lack of gratitude over a long period of time. If we are not grateful for each thing in our lives, we are unintentionally taking those things for granted. Taking things for granted is a major cause of negativity because when we take things for granted, we are not giving thanks in return and we stop the magic happening in our lives. Just as we give thanks to others will always lead us to our life magically increasing, so must taking things for granted always lead to our life decreasing. Are you grateful for your health when it's good? Or do you only notice your health when your body gets sick or hurts? Are you grateful for your job every day? Or do you only value your job when you hear that there are cutbacks? Are you grateful for your pay or salary every single time you receive it? Or do you take your pay salary for granted? Are you grateful for your loved ones when everything is running smoothly? Or do you only talk to others about your loved ones when there are problems? Are you grateful when your car is working well? Or do you only think of your car when it is broke down? Are you grateful to be alive each day, or do you take your life for granted? Taking things for granted results in complaining, negative thoughts and words. So when you complain, by the law of attraction, you must bring more things into your life to complain about. If you're complaining about the weather, the traffic, your boss, your spouse, your family, a friend, a stranger, waiting in lines, bills, the economy, the cost of something, or the service of your company, service of a company, you are not being grateful and you're pushing your dream life further away with every complaint. Now you understand that complaining, negative thoughts and words are taking things for granted, stops the good things in your life. Now you can understand that when something goes very wrong, you have unintentionally not been grateful enough. It's impossible to be negative when you are grateful. It's impossible to criticize or blame when you are grateful. It's impossible to feel sad or have a negative feeling when you are grateful. And the best news is that if you have any negative situations in your life currently, it won't take a long period of time to transform them with gratitude. The negative situation will disappear in like a puff of smoke or just like magic. First, as difficult as it may be, you have to look at the things to be grateful for in the negative situation. No matter how bad things are, you are always find a way to be grateful, especially when you know that your gratitude is magically transforming every negative circumstances. Walt Disney, who knew about the true magic of life, showed us how to do this in the movie Pollyanna. Walt Disney demonstrated the magical power of gratitude in Pollyanna, and thousands of years earlier, Buddha demonstrated the way to use the same magical power when he said, "Let us rise up and be thankful. For if we don't learn a lot today, at least we learned a little. And if we didn't learn a little, at least we didn't get sick. And if we got sick, at least we didn't die. So let us be thankful." Let Buddha's words be your inspiration, and today take one problem and negative situation in your life you must want to resolve and look for 10 things to be grateful for. I know it can be challenging to begin this practice, but Buddha is showing us the way to do it. Make a writing list of 10 things on your computer or in your gratitude journal. As an example, your problems might be that you're out of work and despite your best efforts, you're still unemployed. To magically turn the situation around, you have to be concentrated practice of gratitude on the situation. Here are some examples of what you might say. I am so grateful to have more time with my family during this period. I am grateful that my life is in a lot better order because of the spare time I've had. I am grateful that I've had a job most of my life and that I'm experienced. I am truly grateful that this is the first time I've been unemployed. I am grateful that there are jobs out there and more new ones are appearing each day. I am grateful for all the things I have learned in applying for jobs and in going to interviews. I am grateful that I have my health and that I can work. I am grateful for my family's encouragement and support. I am grateful for the rest I've had because I needed it. I am grateful that through losing my job, I have realised how much having a job means to me. I had never realised that until now. As a result of being unemployed, a person's gratitude, they will attract different circumstances, and their current situation must and will magically change. The power of gratitude is greater than any negative situation, and there is unlimited ways that a negative situation can change. All you have to do is practice gratitude and watch the magic work. Let's take another example. A son whose relationship with his father is troubled. The son feels that no matter what he does, it never seems to be good enough for his father. So one, he could write, I am grateful that most of the relationships in my life are really good. I am grateful that my father is working hard so that I can have the education that he didn't have. I am grateful for my father for supporting our family through my childhood because I didn't have a clue of how much hard work and money it took to keep my family going. I am grateful for my father for taking me to basketball every Saturday when I was a child. I am grateful that my father is not as tough on me these days as he was in the past. I am grateful that my father cares so much for me because he wouldn't be so tough on me if he didn't care. I am grateful that through my relationship with my father, I have learned to have compassion and a greater understanding with my children. I am grateful for my father for showing me how important encouragement is in raising happy and confident children. I am really grateful when I get to laugh with my father. Some people never got the chance because they didn't have a father. And for others who have lost their father, they will never have the chance to laugh with their father again. As a result of the son's heartfelt gratitude for his father, he will change their relationship for the better. The son changed the way he thinks and feels about the father, which immediately changes what he attracts from his father. Even though the son was being grateful in his mind at an energetic and quantum level, the son's gratitude will have a magical effect on his relationship with his father. Provided he maintains his gratitude, by the law of attraction, the son must receive far better circumstances with his father, and their relationship must begin to improve immediately. Remember, you can tell your gratitude is working by the way you feel. You should feel a lot better about the situation after practicing gratitude. The first evidence of gratitude magical power working is your feelings are lifted. So when you do feel better about them, you know the situation will improve and the solutions will appear. The answers to any negative situation you can resolve is focusing on the concentrated gratitude on it until you feel better inside. Then you will see the magic work. It's wonder in the outside world. I'm making a written list to make sure you list each of the 10 things you're grateful for in the following way. So I am so happy and grateful for, or I'm truly grateful for, and finish the sentence with what you're grateful for. Once you've listed the 10 things you're grateful for, finish the magical way out of negative practice by writing, thank you for the perfect resolution. And just for today, see that you can get through one day without saying anything negative. It may be challenging, but see if you can make it through one day. There is an important reason to do this because most of us have no idea how much we speak negatively, but you'll have an idea after watching your words for the day. Remember that negativity and complaining brings more of these things, and if you are aware of what you are saying, you can stop and decide if you want the conscious way to say about them. Here is a magic lifeline that can use if you notice yourself thinking or saying anything negative. Stop immediately and say, but I have to say that I am really grateful for. Finish the rest of the sentence with anything that you are grateful for. Take this magic lifeline with you and grab a hold of it whenever you need it. So here we go, the magical way out of negativity. So this is the work to do. Number one, obviously you count your blessings in the morning, 10 things, what you're grateful for, why you're grateful for them, and thank you after them. Choose one problem or negative situation in your life that you most want to resolve. Then list 10 things that you're grateful for about that negative situation. At the end of the list, write thank you, thank you, thank you for the perfect resolution. Then number 5, just for today, see if you can get through one day without saying anything negative. If you notice yourself thinking or saying something negative, use the magic lifeline, stop immediately and say, but I have to say that I am really grateful for, and name whatever it is. Number 6, just before you go to bed again, get your magic rock in your hand and say the magic words, thank you, thank you, thank you for the best thing that happened to you today.